What is up, YouTube? This is Hurst Quayzar. We are back in Quayzar's Customs, and we're continuing the Fast and Furious series. Oh, sorry about that. Alright, we are into the second movie, and as you can see by my garage, we have a few cars here that I've pulled out of either the junkyard or the auction. So, just to introduce more, we have a Nissan Skyline GTR R34 of Brian O'Connor's. We have Suki's Honda S2000 JDM. We also have a Camaro Super Sport, if you remember that one from the movie. Of course, I don't have the Yanko stripes on it. And then we have the orange Dodge Challenger. So these will be our projects in the next few videos. So we are going to get at it. The most favorite car in this whole movie would have to be Brian O'Connor's silver Nissan GTR. Love this car, just absolutely love it. My son is in love with this car as well. It's just one of those iconic cars that you just cannot like. Did I say that right? Yeah. So, between the first movie and the second movie, Brian O'Connor basically becomes a fugitive. He was an FBI agent, becomes a fugitive, right? So, where he picks up a 1991 Dodge Stealth. I don't know where he got it from, but he uses that. He starts racing across the country, and he's heading across the country out of California. Like I said, he's a fugitive, and he ends up in this diner. And I was going to tell you, the orange Supra. You know, people are asking, well, what happened to the orange Supra? Well, if you watch the prelude to the Fast and Furious, or Too Fast and Too Furious movie, Brian O'Connor is sitting in a diner with a newspaper in his hand. And the main headline is that, you know, ex-cop is a fugitive, blah, blah, blah. But if you also notice, in like the middle column, I believe it says car found abandoned. So I can only assume that is the Supra that they are talking about. So, I mean, he's probably reading that thinking, okay, where the heck did Dom go? But I guess he doesn't care because he's on the run himself. He ends up having to leave the Stealth because the cops are all over it. Hitches a ride with a young lady, which you eventually find out that she knows he's a fugitive on the run, but she doesn't care. She drops him off at a used car lot, and he picks up this GTR. So that's where he picks it up. He gets a fresh coat of paint on it, does some work to it, and he starts racing again. You know, odds and ends here and there, collecting money. And then makes a decision between going to New York or going to California or going to Miami, and he ends up going to Miami. So that's where Too Fast, Too Furious picks up. Now these rims didn't look like they're in bad shape, so I'm going to try and yeah, hook them up. Oh, you know what? I've got a bunch of old parts from... I did not clean out my inventory. That's alright. Let me get rid of a few parts here. These were parts from another build. Yeah. These are from the old Dodge Charger that's over there. So we'll leave that as is. Alright. So yeah, so that's how he picked up this car. If you ever get a chance, I'll tell you what, I'll throw the link up above. It's not my video, just one of those videos you find on YouTube. So I'll throw that link up above and you can check it out. Just a small story on how he got from California to Miami. Because people were like, "Well, how the heck did he get to Miami?" Blah, 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 blah. Well, that's how. Okay, I got myself all out of whack here. Alright. So yes, this is probably my favorite car of the one of my favorite cars of the whole franchise. I don't know if I can say I have a favorite car overall, but this one I'd have to say is my favorite of this movie, hands down. Hands down. There's sway bar. Alright, so it looks like just the basic materials that we are going to need. I believe they were, yeah, they were shock absorber A's, right? Getting ahead of myself here. A shock absorbers and a B sway bar. Alright, a couple of these. So I'm hoping you're liking the series so far. I've had a few responses chomping at the bit to see this car in particular, so I'll have to check to find out exactly who made this mod. I will definitely put it down in the link below, or put it in the comments down below, and provide the link to where you can download it yourself. Awesome. So I think that's all I'm going to need for the rear end. I do believe I do need a fuel tank. And yes, we are going to go a little crazy with the engine, and we're just going to put all the performance parts in it. I think it looks really good in the silver underneath the hood. So, oh yeah, it's got to happen. It's just got to happen. So this one does come with the livery for the Brian O'Connor R34. So you'll see that as soon as I get everything fixed up, and we will throw this thing in the paint shop. Been seeing some stuff online. You know, there's supposed to be another Fast and Furious 9 sometime. Dwayne Johnson is not going to be in it, from what I understand. I guess him and The Rock have, or I should say, the same person, right? Him and Vin Diesel don't see eye to eye. So, I don't like Dwayne's going to be in it. But as you can tell, you've got Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham. They've got their own movie. So I might go see it. Just for the giggles of it. I might go see it. I mean, come on. Massive car stunts. And just craziness, right? You know, I forgot to get tires. What kind of tires do I need? Alright, oh, no. It's going to be race tires, I know. Definitely going to be race tires. So, that's what we need here. Those are 18-inch rims. 305/35. Yes, thank you. Doesn't look like this might be too bad of a build. I do believe I got this from the auction. I mean, look at the shape it's in. I think. So I did. I browse the auctions often, and I have to. If I remember right, I believe I really overpaid for this car. I really overpaid probably because of the miles on it. 94,000 miles. Couldn't beat that. I don't think I could find that in the junkyard. So yeah, that's I overpaid. I think I overpaid by like 20 grand or something crazy. The bidder just kept on bidding, wouldn't let me off the hook. It was a little upsetting. But I had the cash and bought it anyway. Did I get that other rubber bushing over there? Yeah. And in an attempt to make sure I have plenty of cash on hand while I'm searching for these cars, I did go into my parking area and I sold off a lot of the vehicles that I have restored in the past. A lot that I haven't gotten to. I was at one point collecting a bunch of the resto mods with less than 150,000 miles on them, and I ended up just selling a bunch of them just to make room so that my first level and possibly my second level is open enough to facilitate having all these Fast and Furious car builds. I was tempted at one point to build one of the Ferraris and sell it, but I kind of figured with 12 million I believe I have enough to take care of business. So unless I get really low on cash, I'm not going to do anything until at least I get this series finished. And there's going to be quite a few cars that I've got collected so far. So let's see, can I repair that real quick? Nope, I can't repair that. So that's kind of a bummer. I have not seen one of these cars in, well, I take that back. I was on vacation in, hang on, let me think. Oh geez. We went up to Scotland and I had left the hotel room to go get some pizza. And actually that night they were filming the Avengers 4, I believe it is. Don't remember which one it was. Can't think off the top of my head. But they were filming in the street, and I went to go get some pizza, and they had the street all blocked off. And I was kind of, like one of those guys trying to take a look to see if I could see any actors. Of course, the place was absolutely crowded. It was chaotic. Edinburgh. That's where I was. Thank you. Jeez, my memory's awful. But yeah, I was in Edinburgh. And if you watch the movie, it's just a very, very short clip of it in the movie. Did that have... I don't know. Did I see that right? Does it have front drive axles for some reason? Is this thing like a front wheel drive, four wheel drive or something? I didn't think it was. I may have to correct that in the editor. I'm just talking along and not really paying attention. I have built this car before, believe it or not. Accessible from the engine bay. Go figure. Let's go ahead and drop this down. Oh, engine cover. Gotta take the engine cover off. Alright. I want to take that off so once I'm underneath there I can just pull this thing apart. And I'm just going to end up building this motor. Much like I do all the other ones, I'm just going to build it from scratch and throw it on the car. Sell off all of my old pieces. Okay. So now I can get the exhaust system off. Get that off and get the transmission off. Alright, to the, oh, let's take my wheels apart here. Rims are still looking in good shape. So we learned, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. So we learned the fate of the Supra, that it was abandoned by Dominic Toretto in Too Fast, Too Furious. This poor Skyline bites the dust too. They're all in a drag race, and I believe his car gets shot with some electronic device that shuts him down and he gets pulled into custody. At that point there's a plea deal made and he again works for the cops. How convenient, right? Alright, so I might as well just jump in here. I know a lot of the pieces I'm going to need already. Brakes, I'm going to go with a couple of ventilated bad boys and pads. Suspension wise, I know I'm going to need shock absorber A's to the caps, to the springs, in and out tie rod ends. Bum 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 bum. 12 rubber bushings. It's not Christmas. Is it a B link or the A link? I believe it's the A link for those. Alright. Alright. What are the tires? Yeah, front drive axle H. That's not cool. So I'm going to have to put that under the editing knife for sure. Because I do believe it's a rear wheel drive, and I did not stick that fuel pump in there. Jeez. Again, this is why I always delete my silly parts in my inventory. Alright, so brakes, got 2 of those. Start weeding down my inventory a little bit here. Oh, it's starting to stick on me again. Rear shock absorber A's, don't need that. These are the bad ones. Rear sway bar. Man. Alright, so it must have been the 275. So 275 40 18s. 275 40s. Alright, boys. Let's mount them. I don't know if that sounded right. One down, one to go. That's what I thought. Alright, haven't really checked to see what got repaired and what didn't, so I'm gonna kind of wing it here. Trying to save a little time. Need the front sway bar. Alright. Yeah, I'm kind of curious why it's got the drive axles in here. That's kind of interesting. That's interesting. So I wonder if I can stick them together and still pull the engine out. That'll be interesting. Because most of them that are front wheel drives have got these axles in it. You can't put it together. Yeah, that's kind of silly looking in there. Alright, it'll go underneath the knife. I'll fix it. I'll get it between episodes. I really find it odd that it's like that, though. Alright, I need a front sway bar. And I know I probably just screwed up. Yeah, it's just a normal sway bar. Got it right on the A-links, huh? Well, let's see what happens when I try to pull the engine out. This may prove interesting. I did take the transmission off, so that's not going to prevent me from pulling the engine out, so it's all good. Oh, no. So I need a lower suspension arm. See, I get in such a hurry. As soon as I get this set up, I am going to delete everything out of my inventory here. Well, not everything, because I do have a few parts I'm going to need. Like the engine cover. Man, that spring is really compressed down on there, isn't it? So, in Fast and Furious 2, is this your favorite car? Or do you like the American Muscle Camaro Challenger? Or the Evo? Don't really have an Evo in game. We do have an Eclipse in game, but it's not a convertible, so I couldn't do, you know, the Evos and the Eclipse. I was going to do those cars, but we definitely don't have those cars in the game. At least not the convertible type. Alright, so I've got all that taken care of. Let me check my inventory and let's delete some of this stuff out of here. Oh, I got a map. Sure. Drive shaft I'm going to need. Exhaust manifold I'm not going to need. Transmission, I'm going to put the custom transmission in it. Skyline cover. Exhaust. Missing two. Oh, wait a minute. I got some bushings here. Okay, the A-links I know. Okay, let me take a quick look and make sure I've got all of my bushings. Oh, missed that one. Got up there. Got that one there. Got that one back there. Okay, we're good with the bushings, so I'm going to sell off the bushings that I don't need. And I sold off all that stuff. Let's make sure I got everything set up. Yep. Alright. Yeah, I was going to say I'm going to put all the goodies in it that are red. But you're not going to see it. It's got an engine cover on it, so that's kind of a bummer. That's alright. We need to go fast parts anyway. Like always, we'll take everything off in the engine compartment. Give that a quick repair. We should be able to repair all this. Yeah. No trips to the store. I likes. He likes a lot. And yes, in case you're wondering, I am on the road again in a different town, in a different hotel. It's just ruthless, people. It is ruthless. You know what this thing does not have? It doesn't have an air cleaner. Maybe in the editor I'm going to put an air cleaner in here. We'll see how it looks. I might put an air cleaner on it just to get... do I only have one battery? Wow. Did I pull the battery out of this thing? Did it not have a battery? Oh, the battery's back there. Oh, okay. So, kind of make my way back there. Put the new battery in. It's all the way in the back. Yes. So, all the cosmetic work has been done on the inside. Now, we get to build. The i6 dual overhead cam. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, let me see. It's the i6. Yeah. Then you got the old inline 6 and you have the block. i6 crank. I'm going to need this timing chain, front cover. Man, it's been... Didn't I just build one of these? Oh boy. Alright, so need a crank caps. If I'm not mistaken, I believe this one takes 4, if not 5. We'll soon find out. Let's flip you over, sir. Well, that's... Wow. All kinds of craziness going on there. Go to the power boost shop. We are going to get a fuel filter. I know we're going to need flywheel. i6 manifolds. We need 2 of those. Bear with me. It's here somewhere. Is it the i6B or the i6 head? Jeez, I don't know. Oh, get the alternator while I'm up here. Does get 3 of these carburetors. Alternator. Need at least 6 of these pistons. And I'm going to have to wait on the rest because I don't remember. I'll get as much as I remember. How's that? I'll get as much as I can here. So need rings and the caps for the pistons. Oh, I always forget that bearing. Oh, wait a minute. It's not an 8-cylinder. Alright. I6 water pump. Alternator. Crankshaft. Water pump pulley, go figure. Fuel filter. Flywheel clutch pressure plate and throw out bearing. Oh. Yes, sir. You would think I've built enough of these because I like these engines. You would think I've built enough of them to pretty much get the gist of it. And to be able to take one stop into the shop, I needed 5 of those bearing caps. Yeah, you would think that I would know better by now. I knew 5, and I didn't get 5. So while I do this, before I grab the other, what kind of head is it? It's just the i6 head. Alright, so we are going to grab another crankshaft cap, water pulley front, go to the performance shop and get the head for the i6. Just an i6, so that's that. Oh, exhaust section we're going to need. We'll check on that later. You know, I've had some miserable luck trying to remember pieces. Don't know about you guys, but I go back and forth to the shop several times just to make sure I've got all the pieces that I need. I try not to waste any money, and sometimes I get ahead of myself. Well, if anything in the series, you have come to know each of these cars and their demise. So, like in the last 4 episodes, the Supra gets driven off into the sunset. The Dodge Charger gets wrecked. The Eclipse gets blown up. And Dom's RX-7 gets abandoned in a parking garage somewhere. So, of all the cars, at least Dom's Charger is, you know, at least it didn't get destroyed, I guess. I'm going to need some camshaft caps too. I know for certain. I just don't remember how many. I want to say 10 to 14. Yeah, I'm putting it on upside down. How about that? Alright, let's flip you around. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Putting all the pretties on, and I forgot the filters. do believe this does come with a I don't know if it's a distributor driven or if it's a coil pack in the back. I will find out here in a second. Oh, and I don't. Oh, I thought I bought those. Bummer. I guess I didn't. Why did I think I bought the camshafts for this already? Alright, so I am going to need, let's see, I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to need 12 of those camshaft caps. And I'm going to need these gears too, but I'm not sure which ones. I believe it's these two. Watch me be wrong. Watch me be wrong. Camshaft cap I6. Need 12 of you, please. Thank you. And we're going to jump over to the speed shop here. Oh, yeah, that's why. I don't know if it's an I6 or an I6B. And it's just the I6. So 2 of those. Jump back over here for cover. It's intake cover for the I6, which I believe it's this one right here. Did I get the cam gears right? Yeah, I got the cam gears right. That's good. Hey, and I got the cam gear. Got the cam chain good. It does. Oh, it does need a sprocket. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Why am I such a dork? Sorry, I'm kind of zoned out putting these things on. This is like the very small parts you have to like really get into. This is why when people are waiting for this game to come out on console, I'm like, how can you do this on console? This is like a PC game, not a console game. The console part would be racing the tracks. I didn't get enough. I needed 14 of them bad boys. How did I miss that? Man. 2 more, please. Jeez. You would think while I was in there I'd try to pick up some other parts. Ooh, shiny. I gotta turn the lights down in this garage a little bit. The glare is crazy. So I don't remember, does this require, does this have, I'm wondering if this is a coil pack or wires, so I only make 1 trip. Oh well. That cover goes on. Aha! Yes. So I do need the timing cover. So I need a timing cover for the I6. It's the I4. I6. Need to jump over to the speed shop here and pick up the distributor. Distributor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And wires. Back over to the parts, and I need those clips. Clip B's. Need a couple of them. So yeah, I'm gonna have to put this thing underneath the editor and get a few things worked out. Like, it shouldn't have the front wheel drive sprockets in it. Now I'm not a big, I'm not a Nissan no, I would say fanatic, but you know, I'm not a connoisseur. I don't know them for sure. But I don't think it was a. I don't think it's a front wheel drive. I don't think so. Just don't think so. Alright, did I pick up the belts or did I not get those? Yeah, so it's an I6 belt A, belt B. Okay, so we'll get the belts. Let's go I6 again and see if I can get both those belts. Belt B I6, belt A I6. And what else am I going to need for this bad boy? I need the filters. Oh, get those in the speed shop. At least I think I do. There we are. Side draft. Sure, why not? This doesn't have a fan, but it might have a pulley or something around it. I don't know. That all I need on the front? Yeah. So we'll put these filters on and this will be good to go. Gotta grab a transmission. And pull this old beast out. Alright, I am going to grab the exhaust because it's got middle muffler and the rear muffler. Gear grip, I need the I6 transfer case. Is there only, wait a minute. Shoot, and I sold it too. I don't know what transmission goes in it. I don't think it was the I6B. But, well, dang. Guess we'll find out. Alright, so we got that in there. Oh, always. Let's put some oil in it while we're thinking about it. Yeah, those axles look funny in the front. If someone can tell me if they are like all-wheel drive vehicles, I'll leave it. But I don't think they are. Put all my exhaust system into play. Oh, it's an i4. It's an i4, really? Okay, i4 rear-wheel drive. So, i4 on an i6 engine. Super scary. Especially now that I put all these performance pieces in it, I don't think this i4 rear-wheel drive gearbox is going to work. Alright, so the starter goes on top. Exhaust manifolds go in. Yeah, for a auction car, there's a whole lot of body pieces kind of messed up on this. Get that starter down there. Alright, So what can I take off here? What can I repair? Also notice too, doesn't have an intercooler. It needs an intercooler. It needs an intercooler. So I'm going to do that on between episodes. How's that? Take all the body parts off. That comes off too. That comes off. Think up fenders. Alright. Repair up the body. Clean up the interior. It's looking pretty. Alright, let's see if we can salvage. Should I get both the headlights off there? Yeah. Yep, I lost a few things, so let's see what we got here. Fender's in good shape. Fender. Bumper, great. Headlights. Alright, doing well. Doing really, really well. I'm going to have to get the glass all around. Did the mirror get fixed? Yep. Fenders. Rear bumper. Taillight. Taillight. Now something broke. What would it have been? Ah! Okay, so we need that. Alright, so we need the wing and the muffler and all the glass. So just to verify. Wrong shop. R34. So I have a couple of different R34s, so I have to be careful which one I get. So I'm going to get the tinted windows. I'm going to get, that one has writing on it. Front window. Can't read what that says, but I'll get that one. Trunk and well, that tells you right there. I believe that is GollyWog that has this mod. So, and I have to take a look to see what left door window, but is that the dual one or not? I don't remember. Okay, so we will play it by ear. How's that? So rear window. What does that say? Oh, Hoonigan. I don't want that stuff on there. Don't want the Hoonigan stuff on there. Was that the fin that was on it? Trunk window. No, wrong one. Trying to make sure I got everything right here. Trunk window. No, it is not the right one. Jeez, which one is it? Maybe that one. don't think so. Interesting. There it is. That's the one I want. That was the puppy I wanted. Ah! No, I didn't want you to go over there. That's fine. I guess I could finish it up over here. I want the regular Nissan one. Yep. Got that. Right door window. Body. What's this one? Mighty Car Mods. I don't think that was on there. Mighty Car Mods. No, I don't like it. It's coming off. Front window, just a basic front window. I don't need it tinted. Oh my gosh. Should I select a... Oh, wait a minute. Now, I thought I bought one. Did I not buy it? Oh, I bought another rear window. Front window. That's the RC ones. Front window. Okay. So that should put us at 100%. Let me check 100% global body pieces. I'm missing something here, folks. Front end, huh? Engine cover. Aha. The front end. Let's see if I can repair this. Now let's see what we have. I know it's the front end. I'd like to have one with a roll bar in it, I believe. Don't see any of them with, that's the regular front end. Let's see what this one holds. It's a regular front end, this is front end E, so. Oh, just a darker interior. No real roll bar in it. Okay, now let's see what we have. Global body condition. What am I missing here? Ooh, I'm missing arbor bushing. I'm still... Dagnabbit. Dagnabbit. My gosh. I was trying to be so good with that too. I'm putting leather in it, baby. Leather's better anyway. And it was that steering wheel. That's good. Alright, let's shut you up. We might as well go ahead and paint it while we're here. We'll keep it that color. And there's one livery. There's the other livery. That's the one I want. Alright. Oh dear gosh golly. Gotta put it on the bench to figure out. That kind of looks purple, doesn't it? Wonder if I missed one on the back here. Both those are there. Both those up. Right there it is. I missed one. Jeez. I think it's just a typical rubber bushing. Let me get over here to this side. Wow. I neglected to do what I told myself to do, and that's always to put the bushings in first, and I didn't do it. Alright, we are in Miami. So, O'Connor again. There's an apostrophe in there. Let's put an apostrophe in there. O'Connor. Take out 2 plates. And we will slap some plates on here. The Sunshine State. Okay, so it's not quite because I'm gonna have to. I'll address some of those other issues later. Let's take you into the dyno room and see what you can do. This will tell me if it's set up in the editor as a four-wheel drive or a front-wheel drive, so let's watch and see. It's set up in the editor as a four-wheel drive. All-wheel drive, I should say. So both your tires are spinning. I only got 243 horsepower out of that. What did I do wrong? What the heck did I do wrong on that? I thought I'd get more horsepower out of it than that. Only 243? Yikes. This is just the lighting. Some of it looks blue, some of it looks purple. It's really kind of ridiculous. Alright, so there you have it. Brian O'Connor's Nissan Skyline R34. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Come back soon and we'll get to work on Suki's pink Honda. That'll be a fun color. Be the first pink car I think I've rebuilt. Did a couple in the story orders, but it'll be the first pink car I'm going to build. So between episodes, I'm going to do a little work on the Skyline. I think I'm going to throw in an intercooler on the front, possibly put a air filter in it. If there's room for one in there, I think there might be. And I will see you back here. For now, this is Hurst Quayzar, and I am out.